guys, and today we will show how to test incinerator safety alarms. Now we will check first this cooling fan and must be incinerator is in waste oil and auxiliary burner switch position. Now we will open the valve for main burner and we will push the combustion to start incinerator. Now we will check this pressure from the pilot burner and we will wait for the incinerator to ignite. Okay guys, now our incinerator is already ignited but the pilot, and after that the main burner, waste oil burner, will also fire. See, now we already checked this, our parameters and some adjustment to the atomizing air, and we have good fire. Now our line is still diesel. All coming to the waste oil burner is still on diesel because we will only test safety alarms. Now we will try to check misfire alarm by removing the flame eye from the pilot burner side. So now we have an alarm misfire, flame failure, because we remove the flame eye. And now we will put back to test the other alarms. Now we test auxiliary burner oil pressure low. We close the valve going to the pilot burner and started the incinerator, and after the incinerator start, it detects that there is no pressure in the auxiliary burner and the alarm comes. And now atomize air low pressure, same as the pilot burner, but we close the valve for the air. Only close and start again. Incinerator, and this alarm will show. Okay, we will try now for this temperature high. In this model of Miura BGW-30N, must be, before we test this furnace temperature high, must be the temperature inside the incinerator is above 700, and there is a switch inside that we will switch on to test this furnace temperature high safety alarm. Now we will switch on for this high temperature alarm found in the panel box of the incinerator. Now cabin alarm, furnace temperature high. After this, you can switch off inside and just push this reset button to clear the alarm. Now we will test exhaust gas temperature high at the back of the incinerator. Near on its exhaust manifold, there is this switch. We will only put this one to 0, but its normal setting is around 400 degrees Celsius. We will put to 0 and start incinerator, and it will detect that the setting in this one is at the 0, and it will have an alarm of exhaust gas high temperature. And now cabin alarm, exhaust gas temperature high. And we will just put back this to 400, and we will reset the alarm. Now we will test furnace pressure high. Now you will only need to remove this depth plastic hose. This one is going to the inside of the chamber of the incinerator. Only take out so the sensor will detect the atmospheric pressure, because incinerator must be negative pressure inside the chamber. See, now cabin alarm for this pressure high. Now we only put back the plastic tube, and we can now reset the alarm. Now we will only try to test this burner fan and cooling fan alarm. We will only trip this breaker to show this alarm for burner fan and cooling fan abnormal. There is just one small white button at the side, and you can push it with a screwdriver, but be careful because this have electricity, and must be careful when testing. Now we will try again this other one. We will trip, and it must be cabin alarm. Now cooling fan abnormal alarm. After, just reset first inside in this contactor, and after reset in the panel and finish. Now reset. Okay, and reset from the panel. Okay, that's all for the alarm for the Miura BGW-30N. Thank you very much for watching.